The Igbo Landing is a historical site at Dumba Creek on St. Simon's Island, Glen Country, Georgia. In 1803, one of the largest mass suicides of enslaved people took place when Igbo captives from what is now Nigeria were taken to the Georgia coast in May 1803. The Igbo and other West African captives arrived in Savannah, Georgia on the slave ship in Wandara. They were purchased for an average of $100 each by slave merchants John Cooper and Thomas Plading to be resold to plantations on nearby St. Simon's Island. The chained slaves were packed under a deck of coastal vessels, the York, which would take them to St. Simon's during the voyage. Approximately 75 Igbo slaves rose in rebellion, took control of the ship, drowned their captors, and in the process caused the grounding of the ship in Dumba Creek. The sequence of the events that occurred next remains unclear. It is known only that Igbos marched ashore, singing, led by their high chief. Then at his direction they walked into the marshy waters of Dumba Creek, committing mass suicide. Roswell King, a white overseer on the nearby P.S. Butler plantation, wrote the first account of the incident. He and another man identified as Captain Peterson recovered many of the drowned bodies. Apparently, only a subset of 75 Igbo rebels drowned. 13 bodies were recovered, but others remained missing, and some may have survived the suicide episode, making the actual numbers of deaths uncertain. Regardless of the numbers, the death signaled a powerful story of resistance, as these captives overwhelmed their captors in a strange land, and many took their own lives rather than remain enslaved in the New World. The Igbo Landing gradually took an enormous symbolic importance in local African American folklore. The mutiny and subsequent suicide by Igbo people was called by many locals the first freedom march in the history of the United States. Local people claimed that the landing and the surrounding marshes in Dumba Creek, where Igbo people committed suicide in 1803, were haunted by the souls of dead Igbo slaves. The story of Igbo who chose death over slavery, which had long been part of the Gulam folklore, was finally recorded from various oral sources in the 1930s by the members of the Federal Writers Project. While many historians for centuries have cast doubts on Igbo Landing mass suicide, suggesting that the entire incident was more legend than fact, the accounts Roswell King and others provided at the time were verified by post-1980 research, which used modern scientific techniques to reconstruct the episode and confirm the factual basis of the long-standing oral accounts. In 2002, the St. Simon African American community organized a 2-day commemoration with events related to Igbo history and a procession to the site of the mass suicide. 75 attendees came from different states across the United States, as well as Nigeria, Brazil, and Haiti. The attendees designated the site as a holy ground and called for the soul to permanently rest. The Igbo Landing is now part of the curriculum of coastal Georgia. Alright, this is Flex Africa. Do well to subscribe, comment, like, turn on the notification bell.